feel bad because I keep getting a non-zero amount of views on the stream, and like I obviously put no production value. I can't even be bothered to. Like, why do I even stream? That's a valid question. That's a valid question. Why do I even bother? Dude, this was the main theme song of the game forever. This is the one song I think of whenever I think of roller coasters. I can take. It's this song right here. Looking at the roller coaster, the song in the background. The Sims 3 era graphics. Sims 3 on the DS. Whatever else you're thinking of. Smooth ass music. I'm sorry, 2000 games are just better. They were just fucking better. They were just fucking better, I'm sorry. Old video games are just objectively better. This is just like an undisputed fact. Anyone who knows will agree. This is true. Alright, let's make sure it's loading up on the stream. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah, stop watching my stream, bro. I'm not a streamer. I'm not a content YouTube liver. Okay. Alright, so again, we're going to speedrun all the way to 1 million. Last time I failed, even though I got very far. Because why? Because I think I underestimated the importance of fine-tuning your rides so that customers are always on them. Because what I ended up having was a bunch of rides that... Is there a secret strat? Like, there's gotta be a thing I can build. Okay, so... Oh wait, you can just build elevators. Well, fuck me. Okay, so you just build elevators. I don't think so. What's the one where you stack it? Yeah, we can. It says 220. Okay, so here's the plan. We build one of these. And then we open it. Okay. Wait, that's not my problem though, is it? I'm gonna get rated like unsafe. There. Oh, and you don't get your money back. Oh. Okay, it's one of those rides where you just don't get your money back. Could you game it though? Like, Like, could I keep it? And everyone buy your stupid shit. Stupid boys buying their umbrellas. They love their umbrellas. They love to sue the rain. Right. So the plan. What's the plan? Is we get a free fall. And we don't even need to build anything else. Because here's what we'll do. All. Wait, that's actually genius. Am I getting money? Wait, why won't they pay money? They are paying money. That's kind of evil. But this is much faster now that I think about it. Is much faster for getting money. And the question is, how much do I sell it for? 139. Okay, well that's enough. But that's good to know. I should wait a little more next time. Enough for this. For all the other kids to forget. We'll wait for 60. For how much? I think we should just go straight for the twister. The formula for how much a machine makes is price per ride, capacity, no, price per ride, it's price times capacity over load time plus run time. That is the ultimate formula. How many guests can this hold? 18? Because the problem before is I was paying way too many staff, and the machines were running with like 1 or 2 guests. And so for the amount of guests that I had, I just didn't need that many machines. And I wasn't bringing in enough guests to make it worth it. So this is 360, the Gravitron is like 560, so we just need 200 bucks. Now this is not as good as this. This is superior. I hate to break it to y'all. But we need to meticulously So that's 390, we need like 160 at least. People throwing up already. That's what I like to hear. Now the ultimate moneymaker. Laser fence. Oh, you can do that, no fence? Oh, we'll do that. Kind of like that, actually. Kind of goes hard. So I think the strategy we need to take is we need to take advantage of queues, meaning we need to actually have a line for each ride. Then we need to make it wait till I'd say at least 3/4 full. Then we need less of them. Then we need to take more interest in... We need to maximize the profit per ride. We can't just spam rides, because the cost becomes overwhelming in a real sense. So that'll be like that. So that should be more like that. We also need to think of like a good strategy for Yes, I know. There you go, Goyam. I wish you could copy paste like in Factorio, like details. Monitor is useless in that thing. Feels. Oh shit, that needs to be rotated. Half load, 3/4. I think 3/4 is probably a sweet spot. Thought I could change the look of the entrance. Oh, now to be fair, it's kind of fine, but still. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Okay, so if I'm gonna have... So normally I would just do this, but I want to have a queue. And I'm thinking I'll offset it by 1. And the way it'll work, we basically have to invent the design. Okay, pause. Because what I want to do, right, is I want to be able to fit a path, something like this, so that it won't take up too much space. Could do this. I don't want to like loop it around. I feel like that would be kind of messy and waste a lot of space. So I don't necessarily want to do that. Like, let's say, for the sake of practice, this is kind of an experimental run, the very nature of it. The problem is, what do I do with the path in the middle? Because, like, I could put the path there, or I could, like, be a boss and put it here. But then you say, how would that work? Can I make that work? Because Otherwise, I'd have to put the path here, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces of path in between each one. I'd rather have it 4. Now see, there's 2 spaces of path here. If I was really clever, I could use these for the one across from it. Only problem is, like if I have path here, and it would take too long to walk. If I'm being honest, I don't actually need to do this. This isn't like do or die. It's more like I thought it would be funny. Does that look better? Probably looks better. Because here's like what we could try. We could try this and you do the same thing. What? No. It wants to like take over that. There we go. Okay. So it gets it. And then why could this maybe work? Well, if I then had this, that's only 3. And then in some crazy world, we put this here, put that over there, that there, and do the same thing again. Like that. And so you have a queue there. Also, we need people to get to our rides. There we go, okay. then that's the vision, and then the path weaves in between them. I don't know, bro. Fucking chill out. $35. Oh, wait a minute. Those exits don't even have to be there. Hold it. This is really just like a test, I suppose. So like, say I did that. Here's the thing, I could put it there. Is that possible? Something like that? So that is only, is that the same as before? 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 4 before? That almost seems too good. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. No, what I was thinking is we can move them even closer. And how, you ask? We do this. Oh, no way. I think that's actually possible. Now the bad news is we just can't fit any drink stalls. But that is, look at that. That's viable. That's crazy. I am insane. I mean, evil Knievel with this design. Look at that. That's insane. That's ugly. So I don't like how the path is like not full. Like that takes up much. Does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, that does. That looks like shit. That looks like shit. That doesn't look horrible. That looks actually quite a bit better. Yeah, maybe do that. How do I rotate those so they behave? Yeah, like he just clips to the nearest path. There. That is viable. That's crazy. That's a crazy layout. That's clinically insane. That's kind of evil that that's actually possible. It's actually just the same as the one we had before, but now there's zero room for anything. There's no room for drinks or anything. So if we want to make like a spot for food, we'll basically just have to carve out a spot and slam a bunch of shit in there. I didn't think that would be possible. We can line the back with like garbage cans. Do garbage cans actually serve a function in this game? I actually have no idea. I was thinking, well, I know they serve like kind of a function. I know that they give the janitor something else to do. But I was thinking, like, do they reduce puke? Part for Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is empty. No answer. And AI is hallucinating. It thinks it's watching 3, or it's pulling answers from 1 and 2 and saying it about 3. So they're so cheap. I know they give the janitor something else to do. And in theory, they should reduce litter. And in theory, they should be somewhere to throw up. You don't have to throw up on the ground. Where am I? Okay, so this is our design. Now, is it worth it? Is it a good idea to do this? Will it tell me? Last emptied, amount full. Well, I should test. So they can fill up with stuff, okay. Could I squeeze a stall in here? No, everything is completely saturated with path blocks. The only way is if you got rid of queues, which is not a good idea, or if you opened up space in between them. Again, not a good idea. It's better to, instead of like spacing these out, it's better to just take like one of these and then empty it and then fill it with everything. And I generally don't think you need that many. We probably only need like one and the big one in the middle with 2 drinks, maybe 2 toilets. We'll just cram everything in there. And that will be the master plan. And And these things are just so overpowered for making money. There's nothing else that will compare. So I'm gonna restart. I'm a man of restarting. So let's go again. Take 2. So we found new tech. We found new exploitative tech. So what we do is we speed up the game. Let the Goyim buy their umbrellas. Stupid Goyim buying the umbrellas. There's no rain. Okay, now the tech is we buy one of these. We build it preemptively. We then let people pay to get on. No, it doesn't. No. Wait for full load. We let people pay money and then we send them away. And then we repeat. This gives us $130. So we can't let it run or else it'll hurt our park rating. It won't actually do anything, it doesn't break. So we need like 170. This is much faster than trying to sell fucking umbrellas. I bet they're pissed. Sell it. And then we upgrade to the merry-go-round. Real ride. Now you could do the same thing with other rides. You could delete it and then place it again to get everybody off, but the runtime is so short, it's unlikely you're going to be able to delete the ride, place a new one, turn it on before the ride just runs itself out. So there's never really a reason to do that. Fucking inspector, get off the fucking ride, fucking inspector, dude. Gosh, this is bozo. I know you just want to ride the merry-go-round, you little bitch. Okay, so now we get rid of this. And we go all the way to the bottom. And once we have 30, what? 36. Why did I lose money? What happened? Lol. Can I grab it? Generally, you can fuck with the price by like 2 before people get pissed. Then we need to wait for until 130. But this one's good because the ride is short and everyone gets on and off fairly quickly. So that's why this is good for making money. Pirate ship is also pretty good in that regard, but takes longer. I don't know if that's enough money, so I'll just wait. What, we're off by like $6? Come on, bro. Are you stupid, Goyim? Buy your umbrellas. Most untidy park. Now, we don't want to ruin our rating, so I guess we'll... You also want to angle this little door so it's closer to the entrance. Very important, the rotation of this device to reduce the load time. If you're being meta. So 390, we need another 390 minus 250, 140. We need another 140. And then 390 is another 140. No, it's 170, is it not? Yeah, it's 170. The next one. That's the extent of the park in one park. enough chicken. Find the chicken. It's too big for him. It's shaped like a giant chicken. Damn it. Hold on. It's like a chicken. Buy it. Now we get serious. So that would be like that. And then so 1, 2, 3. Did I leave enough for path? I think I did. Yep. There we go. Yes. Good call. Shit. Yeah. All open. Shit. Apologies, Goyam. You can get your favorite prize. Go faster, stupid janitor. Clean up after the Goyam. Faster. That is the formula. Seems right. Goodness gracious. Another janitor in here. The Goyam are disgusting. Puke in the trash cans. You disgusting pig. Wait. No, wait. we have 5 of them running. Wonderful, and I'm gonna build 2 more. Just go on its own.
Please puke in the designated trash cans. My janitors are very tired, very hardworking people.
I didn't even know if I could afford one. I just bought one. That's how you know I'm rich. Set for success. Fuck you. There we go. Another janitor we shall hire. Dude, there's so much puke. Oh my gosh. Let's hire another one. Just infinite amounts of puke. Let me throw pew. Triple shot. Pew. Alright. Now I want to put snacks in the middle. So I'm going to do one right after this. Stop throwing up every 3 seconds. Okay, so we have 5 of them running. You can fit 10, but we're gonna have to take at least one of them. Although I could just use this, like, just stop being just weird and just use the area you have, bro. Bruh. That sounds like another mechanic. Then another drinks.
The goyim of the drinks. And their shakes. Their chocolate shakes. We charge goyim for the toilet. Because what are we gonna do? Piss in my park. Not allowed. Very illegal.
You know what? There's a better stall for balloons though. It's called parrot balloons. Come on now. Come on now. $1.50 for a balloon. Get your freaking balloon over here. Get your freaking first aid over here. Stop fucking throwing up like a stupid bum. Okay. I like it. What else gotta throw in here? Yeah, dumb boy shit. Yeah. Yeah. No, we got everything. We got 2 foods, 2 drinks. Oy vey, mechanics. What do I pay you very good for? You don't pay us very good. Wait. That guy just threw up for no reason. He didn't even get off a ride. He just walked over there, threw up, and left. Get sweeping. There we go. Another one. Another one. Is 2 mechanics enough? I think it should be. If a mechanic could manage 6, that would be nice. So look at this. Too busy. Pop your fucking balloon. No having fun. I heard someone having fun. Pretty cool. We will hire another one of you. And another one of you. And mechanics you should be able to scale linearly. I don't see why not. Graham loved the turtles. They're beautiful. I got them too. Let's make this park great again. We'll defeat Sleepy Joe.
His bark not as good as mine.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Despicable me. We're gonna delete you, which is a popular decision. Graviton 13 was a fan favorite. It's been with us since the beginning. So I understand the remorse, the grief. There we go. There we go. Everyone's happy? Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. So we're gonna put another
Goyim food stand over here. So the Goyim can enjoy their food.
But, guess what I heard? Guess what I heard? There be this thing called the fucking elevator. Why didn't nobody fucking tell me about this shit? Because what, you thought we were done? You thought just because we had covered this entire section that we were done? Think, Mark. You can put them on top of each other. Like that. Now it would appear that nobody can reach it. But what if they could? So I'm gonna make 4 elevators in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have a. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have a bunch of food for the Goyim. We want a bunch of food here. Let's do that. Can't go wrong with bison burgers.
Me pirate parrot balloons. ER.
First aid.
Charge for toilets because we Jews. Commit to the bit.
That's the idea. Except I also want elevators. I don't know how those are gonna work. Parker's doing good. We should hire one more janitor. Oh shit. Where did my other janitor? Did he quit? Mechanic 3 has quit. Fuck that guy. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll put the ATM in the back first. Does it need an entrance? Oh fuck, it needs an entrance. Okay. So we're talking about an actual ride here. This is a ride. You need an entrance to get into the elevator. It's not like useful. It's like a freaking ride. Okay, I might as well just use stairs then. Fucking stairs won't give me this problem. Fucking stairs wouldn't treat me like that. So how would we cram some stairs into here? Well, this is gonna hurt. Okay. me. Fucking dog. Ooh, that actually goes hard as fuck. Wait, what? How'd they get up here? They spawn up here. Do they actually just spawn up here? Like rats? Oh my. Dude, stuff's breaking up here and it's not even on yet. Right from behind. The real problem is there's nobody up here. Because we're just gonna use like stairs. Fuck it.
There's your stairs, Stupid William. Go up them.
What's gonna go? ATM. don't think we need it on both floors, really. There. Now I have a much better influx of guests. Now the annoying part is like the stairs. I have less stairs in general. And we're kind of running into the same thing. They're not on the rides. They're walking. This is a major problem with this game is your park says it has 800 guests, and then you look at them all, and they're all walking around. Like, hello? Why are you all walking and not in line for the ride? Something more doing this. Come on. No, they're pretty good. I should have centered this food stall place better, I think, too. But that seems to be the consensus, is you have all these rides, and like, where's he going? This, where are you going? In the lead. $25. Cash spent $99. Withdrawn from ATM, $87. Okay, so friggin' ATMs are overpowered. That's actually crazy. Mind of she doesn't have very much money. So if you lose all, if you whatever, you know, it's not a big deal. Okay. So here's what I'm noticing. Every time I click on one of them, she just went from Graviton 28 to 15. That's... to 15. So she just went from, look how dumb this bitch is. She went from this, said that was fun, you know what I should do? Instead of getting on the ride again, what does she do? She goes to number 15, which is way down here. Why can't I click on it? No, right? Nope. Bro, I can see it. There we go. She went all the way down there. Which, like, that's so stupid. Next of all, again, oh, it's the same bitch, that's crazy. 17 to 12, that's not as bad. That's probably not as bad. 17. But still, he walked all the way from here to there. And here's probably why. Because when you give the Goyim so many options, and these are not people, they can't tell that all the rides are the exact same. So there's no logical reason to walk from one end of the park to the other end of the park to ride the quote-unquote different ride when they're all the same. You just stay in the same spot and farm the one ride. They're all the same. But the Goyim are dumb. So what you're seeing right now is they're all walking to different rides, quote-unquote. Emphasis on different. So what does that mean? It means Goyim are really dumb. And if you make the park too big, what ends up happening is they just end up walking around. And that's really annoying. So how do we get around this? Well, one option is we could Okay, one option is we could decide to create little areas that are highly close together, like a circle of gravitrons that are all connected but very close to each other in a big circle. And what would this do? This would... Here's another idea. If I made the lines longer, would there be people walking around? Yes, there would, but everything would be full. But I don't think this solves the fundamental problem. You're just transferring walking to waiting in line, which is not any better. That's not making you more money just because they're waiting in line. It only would save you from the risk of them walking all the way there just for the machine to be running because and for there to be no line, so, and for them to then go wander off to something else and waste a bunch of time doing that over and over. So you could create little nodes where everything is super close and you have like maybe 8 of these machines all running and they're all super close. So yeah, they're walking, but everything is so darn close that they're not really walking that far. They're spending most of their time on rides. Now the problem with that is bitches are gonna complain when they can't reach rides they want to reach. So they're gonna know that another ride exists off in the distance, and they're gonna be mad. But the question is, will the Goyim just give up and ride whatever's available? Like, if the Goyim can't go anywhere, will they just ride what's in front of them? Because if they will, and they and we can make the inspector shut up about the fact that rides are unreachable, we could create a path that is only reachable by a series of rides. Think about it. A giant series of rides that forces people down a particular path, and that would keep people very focused instead of walking everywhere. You go from one ride into another, and it's a continuous flow of people in rides. But the question is, will the Goyim actually do that, or will they just stand there being like, I can't get to Gravitron 17 from where I am? Can I read their thoughts? Help. Ah. Valid. What would that look like? That would look like you have a ride like this. Here's the entrance. Here's the exit. Here's the entrance. Here's the exit. Probably all we would that's all we would need. And then we could put something here. We could put one stand if we wanted there. And then just do a bunch of these in series and see what they do. It could work really well. Could be really nice. But you're probably going to see a lot of Goyim start complaining that I can't get to Gravitron 37. It's like, okay. That's the point. Why don't you go on the Gravitron right in fucking front of you? You idiot! Freezing time because they don't want to pay wages. Said the most capitalist person ever. So there. Like, for example, if they want to leave, and what we could do is we could put a bunch of food stands on the other end, so it's like, oh yeah, you want to get the food? Well, guess what? The only valid path is one where you buy all my shit. Just like that. Boom, 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 boom. I want you on my rides. Pay me all of your money. No, I'm not trying to be funny. Get on my rides. I want you on my rides. Time to get on all of my rides. Time to get on my rides. Okay, let's test this. I wish you could copy paste metadata to other ones. That would be so good. But you can't. Like Factorio is so good for that. I gotta give them credit. The shortcuts are insane. Where do you come from? Where do you? What the hell? They just be walking wherever they want. Away, yeah. Okay, I want to close the park and order everyone out. Well, guess what? It's time to go now. Don't care. Time to go. Time to leave, Goyim. It's time to go. Get out of my park. Stupid Goyim. And I want to fire all my staff. You're fired. You're fired. I can't afford to pay you. He's not lazy. There's just nothing to do. That's right. Now, Beginning devious plan. Beginning devious plan. You butt. But I need a way for them to like get all the way back. Right? Like I need a way for it to loop. There's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Only problem is like if something breaks, how the fuck is a janitor gonna get to it? Literally, there's no. Yeah, that is a problem. There's literally no way for anyone to get to anything. Yeah, what do I do? What do I do about that fact? I don't know. Gross pill. I don't know what to do. Okay, but let's. I just want to test. Oh wait, stop. An NPC spawned in. Yes. There's one person in the park. Now what is she gonna do? And why is she so slow? And so stupid? Going home, but there's a ride right there. Oh. Now what if I did this? I picked you up and I put you there. What are you gonna do? She just left anyway. Heading for okay. Here it goes. Hey dude, you totally like girlfriend, bro. What's the white thing? It's called a mouse. Whoa, is she gonna leave? Why didn't they go on a ride, bro? Wait, what? Wait, what? So what's happening? Again, if I pluck you, put you there, will he go on the ride? Waiting for group. Well, group is not going to get on here unless they're on the ride. And they left. So everyone just leaves. Okay, this doesn't work. If you try to force them onto a ride, they just leave and they get bored. They're like, I can't find me way around in the dirt. And then they get bored and leave. So that is not viable. But that's not good, because that means if they want to find an attraction, but how do you eliminate the incessant amount of walking that people do? 'Cause people just want to walk all day, and it's like, I don't want my customers just walking all day. That's not good. What do I do about that? How do I stop them from walking? One is like I could have 12, 15 roller coasters that all have the entrance like surrounding a single point, so that there's not a lot of spaces to walk from. Or two. That's an option. Because the Gravitrons are good, but I suspect that roller coasters have a higher ROI. And you can seat more. The problem is they run much longer. Which is not ideal. But you can work with it. How am I going to make $1 million? Because the problem is when you have too many options, the Goyim wants this ride, but he's all the way over here. And he has to walk all, so you have all these fuckers walking everywhere. So what you want, and the problem is if they can't get where they want to go, they'll just leave. So you can't force them anywhere, which is annoying. I feel like I should be allowed to force them. But that's just me. Goyim have rights or something. How ridiculous is that? So the alternative is we have a hub area in the center with a bunch of stuff all in the center. And everything is pivoting around the center. And we make everything as close together as humanly possible. Wait a minute. Transport. Transport, eh? I've never seen this. Monorail. Is that so? Problem is you need like stations, and it's like, but that would be like hubs. So what we do, okay, here's what we do. Here's my grand plan. This is a small platform of 40 by 40. We find a way to cram as many Gravitrons into one spot as humanly possible, and we connect them using high-speed transport. And can we charge for the transport? Is this fast? So I'm relying on the Goyim being able to pathfind with this. What we could do is create a big roundabout And then the Goyim just get on and off whenever they want. Does that not make the most sense? And really, we should be running it in the air. If you think about it. That would make the most sense. Run it in the air. You run it in the air so it's not in the way of anything, and then you have it dip down into the station. And the station would be, we wanted to basically drop them off right in the heart of the gravitrons. So there'd be like a giant ring of gravitrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it would drop you off at each one, and would just go round in a circle. That's all it would do. But there's not a lot of space now that I think about it. What if elevators are too slow? The elevators would be kind of ideal. So what we do, okay, is we have and let me think about this in a way that doesn't make the track obsolete. If we make just a giant like walking ring track around it, then people won't need why would anyone use the monorail? So the monorail has to link up clearly divided sections for it to work. And that has to be the way it works. You could do elevators. You could do an elevator and then have like 8 gravitrons all around it. The problem is the elevator high throughput enough? Because what if it's just a bunch of Goyim waiting in the elevator and then waiting for the tram and then waiting for the elevator again and then finally getting on the ride and then getting back in the tram? Like, what if that's all it boils down to at a certain point? It's just a bunch of Goyim in the trams wasting my time. And I hope it better be fast. I want it to be lightning fast. Alright, so we're gonna try it. We're just gonna go. We're gonna make a central hub surrounded by gravitrons. We're gonna make them as close to each other as possible. I'm not even gonna price fix. As much as I'd like to, like I normally would. Now I could do something like that. But then where the fuck does the monorail come into the picture? So we would need to move these back so we could fit 1, 2 more gravitrons and then a center area for the rail to come down and drop people off left and right. Does that seem right? That seems more cramped than before. Because we still need to fit a monorail and then the exits. So, like, this is becoming quite cramped. But that's kind of the idea. And then I think monorail makes the most sense. And then basically we would just want it to, like, it would have to be ground level. And because it's at a corner, which is kind of fucked. Do we really want it at a corner? I'm gonna use an attraction as a way to, like, judge the middle. It's kind of sad. Later. So those are the two middle portions. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, it just came like here. Yeah, like that. And that was the drop-off station. Now I would like it that you can get on and off on multiple entrances and exits. Unpopular opinion. I think you should be allowed to get on and off in multiple ways. Well, thank you. Yeah, fuck. You got my hopes up and everything. Okay. Okay. Can I not go steep? Okay. Cool. Well, if we were really really spicy, you know what we would do? We would have 2 of them. One going each way. That's kind of fucked. But there it is. Just has to be out of the way of the gravitron. How tall is that? So that's valid. But this is probably not. Yellow's 4. So it's chill now. That is not chill. So it only needs to go 4 high. Which is not. Oh, shit. Gobbledygoo. But I don't know if the monorail is that fast. It might not be. There we go. Stupid SMS. It just feels like you do all that for what, like 30 feet? Am I even getting the customers that much closer? Yeah, I don't really see the logic behind it. Gyro. This does the same. How far away from the wall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, do you see what I mean though? It's like not really, I don't know. Is it really getting you anywhere? Do you see what I mean? I feel like it has to be a corner for that reason. Music just immediately goes. And the bitrate is just awful. The bitrate is abysmal.
Like, what is this, bro? What is this?
Okay. So I think it kind of has to be a corner. Or we could do a swastika. Joking, obviously. Joking. I'm joking.
Chill out, liberals. I am joking.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Did that make sense? Logically, it should be on the inside. The outside feels like you're doing more, but it just doesn't really make sense. And you can't have path connector blocks or else people will choose that. So you need a monorail. But logically it should be... You want it to drop you off in the heart of wherever it is. But it has to be at a 90 degree. You can't have a non-90 degree. So we basically have to have offset hubs, which is fun. That's probably the way to go. But how much offset? So annoying. Like, yeah, I could have one in every corner. And then it's this is a section, that's a section, that's a section, that's a section. I feel like it goes probably faster when it's vertical, call me crazy. That is a little annoying. Okay, so we need one. So we did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a flat, and this. So that would put us in the clear. But if you notice here, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps between him and the wall. And that's where he is. 1, 2. So that's not equal. So we would have to move this way back for it to be equal, or bring it in closer to the wall for it to be equal. So we either have to go in closer or back by a certain amount. Namely 3 units. I think going back makes more sense. Two, three, four, flat, curve. There we go. Is there any reason to have a station any bigger than 2 units? If you want to fit more cars, which is a valid argument. You piece of shit. Over here. So that's where the thing is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now it'll be symmetrical. And if we go into construction again, we just have to consider that we have to go down. Yeah, this will be very difficult to measure. We'll just have to eyeball it. Okay, so we need to back it up by 6 spaces or something like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then start going down. So that's the lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That's it. So how many is that? Well, it's 3, 4, 5, 6 poles in the air. I don't know if that's useful data. So I don't know if it moves the poles or not. So if each of those is 2, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, maybe 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it descends immediately afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too many. That's the path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rip. that too high? Line up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So it is 12. So there, that was the plan. Stops are on that inside. And they look like your mom. Would do. Oh, here now. Hell no. Hell no. That's the idea. 4 stations, each occupying a corner, so that's quadrant. And this is the quote-unquote hub where everything happens. And then the goal is really to just cram as many gravitrons within reachable radius of this setup. One, I think, should go right here. I do think that. Chickens really do just walk around going bagak. Like, that's crazy. Like, they just walk around and do that. They are, like, kind of psychotic. Sub 5 chicken theory. Cheat. Would do. No supports for you. It just gives up on supports. It's like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I don't need supports. On second thought, you're right. I don't even need sports. I should just learn to let go. Just like I did in the cuck chair when I took my girl to the cuck party. The name's Sneeko. Bro, this dickhead. Yeah, so our goal is this unholy... Because really, where is the focus? It's right there. We want everything as close to right there as possible. But how many should we have? 8? If I had 8 in here, I'd be pretty happy. Babadook. I'm starving. I'm gonna put some food on. I'm going to fucking bed. Fucking the bed. That's it. We're fucking the bed. That's right. We're having some freaky sex. Not in the bed. With the bed. The bed is the thing. It's being sexed with. It is the sexy. There's the one who does the sex, and then there's the one who gets sexed. Called the sexy. You don't want to be sexy. Gold miners, sulfur miners, sexy miners. Ooh. This guy plays Minecraft. What's your evidence, Your Honor? He's a known player of Minecraft. That's all the evidence I need in today's day and age. But guys, so many kids are being touched. It's kind of like, are we really going to get morally outraged at it? It's like, it's happening everywhere. It's in the churches. It's in the schools. It's in the playgrounds. It's by the parents. It's by the negligent parents who let the uncle into the house and send their kid off to public school to get diddled by the teacher. It's like, it's everywhere. Everywhere. And there's not a whole lot you can do about it. I don't know what to say. I'm the diddler. I'm gonna diddle your kids, whether you want me to or not. It's not really a choice. Your body, my choice. Hate to say it. I don't wanna be that guy. Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't wanna be that guy, but why are you touching my pee-pee? Mr. Trump, I am touching your PP as sign of it is a great tradition in rabbinic fuck. To touch another man is a sign of respect. That's right. This is a very clusterfucky scenario. It's not good. I gotta fit two in here. One could go there. One could go there. I could go like here. Sexy miners. Sulfur miners. Gold miners. Sexy miners. Stinky miners. Problem is it just won't fit. That's what she said. Oh, what you say? Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's an evil voice. Don't beep at me, Mr. Microwave. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. You. Sexy miners. There's a spider that posted up outside my window under the eaves troughing. I'm like, smart spider. He's gonna get good business. That's all I'm gonna say. Sexy miners. So how many's that? 7? It's not quite 8. It's not quite 8, is it? Oh, it's not quite 8, is it? But, yeah. Suck a cook. I love sucking a good child's cook. I do, yes. I'm a Brit. I love molesting a good kid, I do. Good patriot I am. I love molesting a good middle schooler. I love getting me channel taken down. All my 30 subscribers are gonna be mad. Come on, it's funny. It's funny. What are you gonna do? Cry? Like, come on. Live a little. It's an idea. Jackpot. Also, I just noticed. Not connected. Sexy miners. We charge for toilets because we're Jewish. Give me your money, Shabbos guy. Here's an ATM for you to give me more of your money with. Sucker. hood max, so we'll just fucking put a fan next to the window. Blow all the smelly food air out of the apartments using the fan. Just running around. There we go. And a genius setup for cooking. My bedside fan used to blow wind away from the food. Okay, so these are the two most important things. We got the JTM. Stands for Jewish money machine, you see? The only thing worth counting is how much money you can give me right now. Gold miners, sulfur miners, sexy miners. That's not funny, no, it's not funny, not funny, that's not funny, guys. No, that's bad, that is not good, no, it's not funny. I don't find it funny. Well, God finds you funny. If it makes you feel any better, God finds you funny. Charging money on the toilet, cause we're fucking Jewish over here. Give me your fucking money, you stupid guy. Give me that fucking money. You wouldn't know what to do with it anyway. Stupid guy. The only thing I'm worried about is what if miners. What if more miners came into my DMs? I would get arrested by the FBI on account of child diddling. The most serious crime that you could ever commit. America takes pedophilia very seriously. We would never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, endorse the horrific act of diddling a child. That is why America lets teachers diddle 50 million kids a year. Alright, that's enough. We don't want things to distract the goyim. We want them to keep buying, sell, buy my shit. Now, like, the fact you can't copy paste is agony. Agony. It's so agony that I'm gonna look it up. Sexy minders. Okay, so what we're gonna do, everybody, is we're gonna touch on look at my sheet. What the fuck is the big deal, man? I want 'em pink, you hear? Pink. Make that shit pink. What? Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Get the fuck back. Click and drag. Okay. It doesn't work. What the fuck is this? Alright, my fucking food is crushing it.
Gold miners.
Sulfur miners. Sexy miner. No. No. Anakin. Do not. And the women. And the children. I said, ooh, come on, baby, I'm gonna molest you right now. I said, ooh, 'cause it's getting late. I said, ooh, know you gonna try to hang tough. I said, ooh, shouldn't hesitate. I had love to burn. You had a wounded heart. Across a crowded room, but you had left this start. I said, ooh, come on, baby, turn the lights off. Turn the lights off, baby. Ooh, 'cause I'm getting late. I wanna touch kids. No, Patrick, you cannot touch kids, Patrick. Sexy miners. When you get to meet all the sexy miners. Oh yeah, what's sexy about them, eh? What's so sexy about those miners? I wanna get to the bottom of this, you see? I wanna know exactly why the mind of a criminal thinks the way that he does. Why oh why would you want to fuck a miner? Explain. That is very illogical and likely to get my stream banned, and maybe I'm trying to do that on purpose. If I'm actually no, I just can't be bothered. My 30 viewers will be absolutely devastated. My lack of self-control. Sexy miners. Food is foodie. Come on, baby, turn the lights off, lights off. Calling in your sleep, baby, I'm not that deep. Just calling in your sleep. Coming underneath the sheets. You like Gravitron? You like Gravitron? Yeah, I know you do, you stupid bastard. You stupid ugly bastard. Get over here. Kiss me with your gay mouth. Stupid, ugly bastard. I'm trying to act like a suave fucking detective, but I'm actually just homoerotic. And I get away with it for some reason. I don't know why. I should not really be getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it. Sexy miners. Listen, listen to the sound of miners. Listen to the sound of miners. Minor, you're my desire, minor. sorry, bro. Guys, that's not cool. You can go on a government watch list. What cameras are gonna send pictures of your PNR and send it to the FBI? No, you'll do that. It's called messaging apps. Sexy miners. Wait a minute. Hold up. That is not Gay Chat based. That is actually a pedophile. Just pretending not to be one. Hold up. Wait a minute. That guy is just a pedophile. Pretending he's normal. Go get him. Hold up. The irony is turned into illegal activities. The local authorities are being called. A chopper is on the way to kill you. Hold up. Zoinks. like nigger scoop. Right?
Diversity. Your ass is about to be diversified.
I am a politician. My name is PP Man. I say no to racism. Racism is evil. And touching kids is wrong. If you love America, that means you love touching minors. I mean, if you love, niggers. I love niggers.
Wait, why is this one so much more compact? Put together.
Niggers.
Okay, the park is alive, everybody. Every pony. Oh, I saw a putty cat. Can't create trains as at least one station is not mine. Okay, well, this is a station. Oh, you mean the physical station? Well, fuck.
Shut up.
I mean, how long does it have to be, bro? Like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Sexy minor.
I have no clue how long that needs to be.
I know. I know. Shut up. Sexy mind.
Alright, my meat is meeting. My meat is meeting the miner. My meat is meeting mine. guy, relate to the guy. He was going on a popsicle trick. Hey, I'm just saying. He's got you beat. He's got me beat. He came out of a fucking popsicle trick. Harley Quinn from Joker.
Mr. J, shut the fuck up.
Stupid ass fucking piece of media, by the way. Superheroes. Imagine fucking watching them fucking superheroes, man. Fucking kill yourself. Get a real fucking job, you fucking hack. Go work at Starbucks. Go work at McDonald's so they can get my order done faster, Mr. Flash. What's Captain America gonna do? Bring back manufacturing? I don't think so. Brother, please. Sexy miners. What? That would be disastrous. How would this work though? I mean, wouldn't it just ram into the other train? Okay. What's wrong with this? Gravitron 5.
There's fucking nobody on. There's a fucking monorail over here. Fucking go on the fucking monorail. You stupid cunt. Get the fuck on my fucking monorail, eh? Get on my fucking monorail. The fuck do you mean, eh? Get going the fucking monorail. It's fucking amazing over here. Go him or stupid. Alright, give up. Fuck you. Main menu. I gotta eat food. I probably want to watch some political content. Or maybe something funny. Or watch SpongeBob. Or watch superheroes. Or watch miners. No, not that. So I'm gonna head out. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna figure out a way to optimize revenue in this game, and it might just be making the park big, but like still compact. That might be the way to go. We'll figure it out. Bye bye.